Hello, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Insufferable with me, your host, Lindsay Howe, yet again. Here she is in the flesh. I am better. I am better than I was before, and that was not long ago. It's only been a couple of days since I filmed that last episode. I had to postpone it a few times because I was sick, and then I wasn't getting any better, and so I thought, I'm just going to film the damn thing. And yes, I was sick. So thank you for sticking through that episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm a little bit better today. And as you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, which you should be, I've got a little project here today. I am going to take my crack at... Take my crack? Is that what people say? I feel like that's not actually the saying. I'm going to try my hand at some clown makeup today. In today's episode, I'm going to try to multitask, do this episode, and also do my clown makeup at the same time. Okay, I fear, if it goes well, that'll make me feel great. This is actually my trial run for my makeup on Friday. I will be a clown on Friday for Halloween. And I think I'm going to upload this episode on Halloween too, and then maybe skip the Monday. Take a little break. So yeah, I'm going to try to do... I needed to do a trial run of the clown makeup that I wish to have for Halloween. And what better place to do it than here? If it turns out well, that'll be great. If it turns out bad, that'll be great too. It's great content. It won't be the first time that I've tried to flex on a video of me being creative or me creating something or being artistic or something like that, and it not turning out well. Okay, that would not be the first time. So either way, I hope this is funny or entertaining or both. So yeah, on Friday, I would like to be a rodeo clown. Okay. Why a rodeo clown, you ask? Well, actually, it's kind of a sad story. I wanted to be a real clown with a cute, tinsel, not tinsel, but the neck thing that they wear and a cute little like polka dot outfit and be like really cute and sexy clown, but like spooky, like I could pull out a knife and stab you at any moment because you never know with clowns. Or I could just be a cute little dainty sexy clown. However, the budget over here is zero. And so I do not have the funds to, purchase a costume or any items that could work for that. I guess I could have tried to thrift, but it's a little late for that. And I don't really have the budget for that either. Budget is zero, and it mostly is zero. So that's how we be working around here. We are frugal, and that's just kind of how we do it. Okay. So yeah, I'm working on a slow budget, and the term rodeo clown came to my attention recently. And if there's anything that's already in my closet, it's a rodeo outfit. I don't know why, girl. I do not know why. If I need to portray myself as somebody who works at the rodeo or on a farm or in a warehouse, I got that. I got that in the wardrobe. If I needed to portray myself as somebody who goes to galas or, charity events, I don't have that. You know what I mean? I don't have a clown costume. And, I only barely found out last week that there was going to be some sort of plan for me for Halloween. And so, yeah, I just didn't have the time to curate an actual clown outfit. I was, however, able to obtain some face paint. Okay. And you'll be proud of me here. I was able to obtain some translucent powder, so said makeup will stay on for the evening. I do have a powder puff here, which is actually really soft, actually. Holy shit. This is why bitches be baking their face. That's really soft. I'm excited to use that, even though I do not like powder. And I also have a stick of white makeup. And we're just doing a trial run. You know how you do a trial run? 1, 2, or 5 trial runs for your wedding? That's me tonight or today. It's actually only about 4 p.m. right now. So, yeah, I just got back from the gym. I'm wearing the only gym brand anybody cares about. Links Lab, bitch. These shirts are still available. The event will be 2 weeks from now. So pre-order your shirt or hoodie if you like on links-lab.com. Or head to the event and hang out with us. There's going to be coffee. There's going to be a live DJ. And a cookie girl. She'll be making protein cookies and stuff. It's going to be a fucking blast, bitch. So that's on November 8th. Don't make me tell you again. I will tell you again because that's how marketing works. But anyways, yeah, I'm in the Links Lab today. We just got back from the gym. It was pretty gnarly. And I like it there. I like the gym. Okay, so let's look at the spread here, because if you know me, you know that I do not like makeup, and forgive me if that's pick me. I do understand that's kind of a pick me thing to say, is that I don't like makeup. I don't like to wear makeup. Unfortunately, it is true for me. It's like a sensory thing for me. I don't really like anything really on my face, this is what I'm doing here with the face paint of it all. This is exposure therapy, okay? And that's why I said I need some plans for Halloween, because I will not be painting my face if there are no cool plans. So pretty much this is exposure therapy for me. I am going to be putting, cakey, jelly, paint around my eyes, which is something that I really do not like to do. So, give me praise. And yes, this is actually my entire makeup collection right here, because while I don't really like to wear makeup, I'm never beating my face. My face is never beat, okay? And I've been blessed over the last, 10 years with bomb ass skin, girl. I used to have hella acne in high school, so it is actually a big deal now that I have clear skin, or at least most of the time. I'll be getting some pretty gnarly pimples every now and again, but nothing a mighty hero patch can't fix. So yeah, my normal makeup routine, girl, is a little bit of blush on the nose and on the cheeks. Okay? And then I do this lip stain. It's not a crayon, but it's like a felt tip lip stain. It's kind of my staple. It's my ride or die. I love this shade. It looks very natural. I also love this guy. I can never say what this is called. Lip liner Stay In. It's called Sashu. This is one of those liquid lip stains that you put on, you dry it off, and then it peels off, okay? I'm a lip stain kind of girly. I do not want to be reapplying throughout the day because I'm so pick-me in that way, which is fine. What are you going to do? So that's actually my full makeup routine. Oh, and a little wow brow. A little wow brow to darken the brows. But I also sometimes dye my brows with a beard dye, so I don't have to color in my eyebrows all the time. But I haven't dyed them in a long time, and it really doesn't really make that much of a difference. If I'm being totally honest, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But hey, I'm going to quickly pull up here my inspo, Pinterest. So obviously this makeup can go, Hold on a second. Of course, I'm not prepared. I was low-key trying to take a nap after the gym, so, I'm lucky I'm even in here doing this. Oh, yeah, bro. The makeup, the clown makeup. See, some of these girls, they really are doing the clown makeup big and cute, and I really like that. Should I try a really hard one, or should I just try to do the one that I am likely going to wear? I'm just gonna try to do that. Okay. Rodeo clown. Let's just type that in. There's a main girl. This is my bitch right here. I will insert a picture here in post. Dear editor, aka me, bitch, I do not have an editor. It is me who is going to do this later. This is the makeup that I'm going to try to do. It seems simple enough. Okay, the only thing I really want to change about this is I want to make the eyebrows sad. Okay, I want them to be like, okay, but I'm not that talented with makeup, girl. And I'm not a painter either. Look at all these paint brushes that I have. Do they look like they've ever been used with paint or face paint or anything at all? No, girl. None of this has been used, which is good, low key. I'm going to be able to use it, for this project, and they don't have paint on them, which is nice. But yeah, girl, I'm one of those bitches who buys shit and then never even follows up with the damn hobby. So hopefully we have enough supplies here to complete this very simple look. Okay. I have my Waterloo. I actually got this Waterloo flavor at Aldi. And as we all know, Aldi is the flavor graveyard. Okay. Any beverage or, even ice cream or whatever, if they make like a flavor and it doesn't do well, like in regular stores, they send it to Aldi. That's actually a very rude awakening when you get Alani New, which I don't drink Alani New anymore. I'm sorry. It tastes like a candle. It tastes like a Bath and Body Works to me. And I am sorry. It's just, I can't, the flavors are they're bad. But this was before, so I got a couple of Alani's back, a couple months ago over there at Aldi, and they were the most heinous flavors I've ever tasted. And I was really pissed about it. So usually when there's a flavored beverage at Aldi, it means it's not good. But I will say that the raspberry nectarine Waterloo, it's just a simple, sparkling water, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Whatever the fuck that means, dude. You know what pisses me off? In this day and age, growing up, okay, I was born in 1990. Growing up, why is it a flex that your mac and cheese is made with real cheese? Why is that a flex? What else would it be? Made with real cheese? That's not a flex, dude. If you are a mac and cheese producer, a manufacturer, it should be real cheese. You shouldn't have to put that on the front. Am I right or am I right? I mean, god damn. They're like ice cream. Real milk. Bitch, what else would it be? You got me fucked up. I know what else it would be. It would be PFAs, girl. I know what the fuck you know what I mean? If you look at nacho cheese, tell me what fucking animal that came out of, please. Please tell me what fucking animal produces nacho cheese, okay? We know that that's plastic. We know it's melted plastic with yellow 30 in it or whatever. Is it delicious? Yes. Yes, because the human brain, she just likes delicious stuff, And even the fresh stuff is delicious too. I mean, a nice goat cheese, girl. That'll send me to the moon. Okay, I'll be on cloud 9. Have a nice goat cheese. You know, heaven forbid there's some fucking blueberries mixed in or some figs. A fig, goat cheese, girl, please. But imagine, it's a little carton of goat cheese crumbles, and it says on there, from real goats. Bitch, what do you mean? Please tell me what the fuck you mean by that. Because I know everything's fucking plastic out here, and now it's a flex to fucking say that you use the actual item that you're claiming that it is in the recipe. Not a fucking flex in my opinion. Let's move on. Let's get started on this makeup. I actually don't know what the camera angle looks like right now, but I am going to attempt to keep our a reference photo on the screen so you guys can see how I am progressing. One thing I didn't do, which I should have in it, and the budget would allow for it, I could probably get some, coins out of the coin jar over there, was get a glue stick to glue my eyebrows down, because most of these bitches are not using their real eyebrows, which is, I should have known that. I definitely should have known that, and now I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see shit, girl. Okay, let's start by, pinning the old hair back. You know what else really pisses me off is when bitches are doing, I don't mean bitches, I love women. Please stop. Don't get mad at me for saying bitches, okay? I'm just being salty right now. I'm really nervous about this makeup. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous I'm not going to do a good job. So just bear with me, okay? Be supportive. I need you to be supportive with me right now in this moment. Can you do that? Thank you. When bitches on TikTok are doing their damn skincare routine and their hair is like this, and they're washing their face, not over a sink either, because they're like at their vanity or whatever, and they'll just be like, girl, what the fuck? Just put a damn bandana on or something. Get it out of your face. It's stressing me out. It's a sensory thing. But that's why I'm insufferable. You know what I mean? All my takes are the worst takes. And that's okay. I know that. I'm self-aware enough to know that my takes are bad. And I complain a lot. But my new thing that I like to say when I complain about stuff is that it's a sensory thing. And that's true. That ain't even a lie, girl. Okay, so for the white eyes, I'm just going to start with that because it kind of seems like the easiest part. Okay, now I do have white on my face paint palette here, but I also have a white stick, and I fear I should start with the white stick, but I got to do something with these brows, girl. Oh, you know what I also have? I got this cute little Stay Cool Stick primer from e.l.f. That's my brand. So I'm going to go ahead and put that actually in the area in which I'm supposed to be putting the white. So we'll just go ahead and start with that. That'll be fine. None of my costumes ever require makeup. It's very rare that I dress up in a costume in which I'm required to put on makeup. I guess I should put it around here too. You guys are probably fucking cringing at this application. I'm so sorry. I didn't even bring a towel over here. I probably should have fucking brought a towel. God damn it. What have I done? Okay, so I think we can't... Oh, I kind of put a lot of primer on him. I think I'm going to have to... Damn it. You guys, I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well already. This is way more primer than I've ever worn. And this is exposure therapy, guys. You are watching me do live therapy right now. Okay? So, how could I possibly glue my eyebrows down without, I mean, I guess I could just paint over them, put hella powder. I took stage makeup class in college. So, I'm not that fucking dumb. I'm really not that dumb, but I don't want to say how long it's been since college. I'm going to keep that to myself, actually. Okay, so let's just let this dry off a little bit. I guess I should have put some on my nose because I do want a cute little red nose. I know that's for true. And I'm like sinking into this couch. It's actually nice to have a real cushy couch in which you can sink into. But in an instance like this where you have to sit on it and you're not laying on it or sinking into it, it's actually not that comfortable. You know what I'm saying? The back support, non existent. Absolutely non existent. So, I think it'll be a challenge. There's a lot of challenges that I'm going to go through during this episode. And I appreciate you bearing with me. I'm also drinking a beverage during this episode, which I don't think I've done before. So, I do understand that this, excuse me, this woman on the old Pinterest here, she has eyeliner on as well as the little lines, above and below the eye. Okay. I really think I can pull that off. The lines above and below the eye. The eyeliner, I don't know if I could pull that off. And you think I should do that after the white, huh? I wish this was a live stream so I could get advice from you guys while I do this. But you know what? I'm on my own. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to see. I do have a little, oh my God. Okay, girl. Oh. What the hell? That's the thing about having these damn nose rings, too. Is anytime you put any kind of moisturizer or, like, for instance, we just put, this primer, it'd always be getting caught around there. You gotta clean around it a little bit. It's a little bit gross. But what are you gonna do? It's not the grossest thing that's ever happened, so whatever. Oh, the eyebrows. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so let me go ahead and just comb them down. How about that? How about we start with that? Let's just kind of try to glue them down. Oh, girl, this isn't a good start. I do have brow wax, but I fear it's not going to give the same effect as, glue. And I do believe I left it in the other room, so I'm not going to go get it because I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. But you know what? On the day of Halloween, I will feel a little bit more confident, hopefully. And I'll be like, I know what to do. I know what to fix. I know what we didn't do last time. I know what to do now. So, you know what? Here we go. We're going to start with the eyes. Okay, so hers go about halfway down. That's not that pigmented. Don't make me fucking paint a bunch of layers on here, guys. Not you guys, but, just in general. It's just up and around. Oh no, girl. Up and around. And it's like a little bit flat on the bottom. Kind of a straight across type deal. Okay, girl. Fun fact about me, I get really discouraged very quickly. Okay? I don't like being bad at stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I'm really good at right off the bat. And that's kind of a curse. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit of a curse to be good at stuff. because then you don't allow yourself to be bad at stuff ever. So let's it's just, you know what I also need to learn how to do is trust the process. That's important, and we can't forget about trusting the process. Ooh, I am eating this thing up. I'm eating her up. Okay, so I think right about now. Actually, let me go ahead and. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on, girl. Hold on, girl. It ain't so bad. Hold on, girl. Okay. Let's bring her up. Like so. And down and straight across. Is this girl AI? Don't piss me off. I didn't even consider that. I hate that we have to consider that things are fucking AI and they're actually not possible to do. Did someone do generative rodeo clown makeup? Because if so, that would be very rude, okay? Don't put some fucking AI bullshit on Pinterest, okay? Don't you understand that, like, bitches like me look to Pinterest like this is a possible look that I can recreate? I mean, everybody's trying to recreate the stuff they find on Pinterest, okay? It's important to keep that stuff realistic, in my personal opinion, okay? If I got a chance to talk to Congress, that's what I would say with the AI regulations, okay? I wonder if I'm even going to have any more white for Friday. I am eating this thing up. Oh no, I got a hair stuck in there. Yeah, girl, trust the process. Trust the process. You know what's not good is when you fuck up one side and you try to and you try to match the two sides, but they're like getting fucked up. Like actively, they're both getting fucked up at that point. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and take a pause here. Okay, and I actually. Okay, I didn't think some of this through. I do need to get a paper towel at least. So, hold one moment. I will be right back. Okay, girl, we are back. Just a short little break there. So, there's actually not a lot, nothing kind of more scary than a white person with their with their eyes painted white in this way. This is spooky season on a whole other level. So, okay, it's kind of dusty. I'm going to try to sort of smooth out everything. Okay, is looking very scary, but it's like that's technically what I'm going for is scary, but because it's Halloween. But I do really want to be cute. Heaven forbid a bitch has a cute fucking costume, okay? Every year I'm some sort of man, you know what I mean? I like to dress up as male characters. I'm doing male drag in that way. And this party that I'm going to is just like the girls, it's just the girls, and I want to be cute for that, okay? I may or may not go out after. And this is the only puff that I have. Actually, I have two puffs. I'm going to use this one that I've never used. But it is full of dust, girl. So, shit, I might have some allergies by the end of this. I think I need to pat it in to smooth it out. I fear that is the only way. And then I'm going to clean up the edges later. I also don't have a light directly in front of me, which might be an issue. Technically, the light is behind me. So, but it looks smoother. It looks smoother. I'm feeling better with the puff of it all. Okay. I think the puff of it all will be good. And I think I do need to upload this on Friday. I don't think this can wait till Monday. And that is okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better because yeah, dude, that wasn't really looking that great. It's still not great. I will say that the eyebrows not hidden at all, girl. They are front and center. Um, and so yeah, that's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. Okay, let's actually see here. I got a couple more things, to add to the plate here. Let's see what the consistency is of this palette. Okay, it's creamy. Now, what did I want to do this for? Get some more cream on there. Okay, girl, I ain't gonna lie. I am not feeling good about this. But, it's too early to be discouraged. Say it with me. It's too early to be discouraged. We can do this. And guess what? We're doing it together. We're doing it together, and that makes me feel a little bit better. You know, I may or may not nail this. It may or may not turn out. But I think I need to, let's give us a little bit more product. Of course, there's a giant hair, or is it a wrinkle on my face? Not really something I want to think about in this moment. I'm already vulnerable. So I don't think I should think about the wrinkles on my face showing up in a very serious manner doing this makeup. So let's go ahead and powder her or puff her in, okay? Just a little bit more. And the thing I want to avoid here is blending it, okay? I don't want the edges to be blended. I want them to be hard, like hers, okay? We want hard edges. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the damn sad eyebrows too, but I think I need to cut my edges. It's like cut crease, but it's the edges of the makeup, I think. And I do want to be clear, and I am being vulnerable when I'm saying this, you guys. I am trying right now. Like, I'm actually, like, I'm putting in the effort. Like, I really think I'm going to do a good job. By the end of this, it's going to look good. Okay? Mark my words, girl. Okay, so let's clean up these edges a little bit. What do you say? Okay, girl. Okay, girl. I do kind of wish I had a light behind me. So let's cut this edge. Okay, bitch. Let's fucking go. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay. That was good. Got a little paper towel action here. Let's clean her up. Okay, girl, okay. Okay, hold on. I will say I'm really glad that you're here. But would not be offended if you are not glad that you are here. If you have to tune out of this episode, I understand. I would like it if you stayed. I feel like it will be a success story by the end. But if you have to leave, I fully understand. Okay, this shape is decent. Bitch, call me honky tonky, girl. I don't know about that. Well, it looks a little better. Round it out a little. Okay. I think I think I'm gonna So here's my question, and this is why I wish it was a damn live stream here. Do you think that I should powder this white before I go in to do the sad brows? Should I powder this white before? Because my gut's telling me I should. My gut's telling me if I try to take a black cream and draw an eyebrow on it, it's going to just smear the whole thing. So I think I probably should powder these eyes before I do that. I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to do that. But to be efficient, I think I should do the mouth now. And I'll powder all the white all together. Okay? And I am not excited about the powdering of it all. That's actually my worst nightmare. I really don't want to do that. But okay, so we start here. Okay. And it goes down. And like kind of up. And then like kind of right below the lip. Okay. The light is not good in here. This is not a makeup setting that I'm in right now. And I am going to use that as an excuse if this doesn't turn out. And you know what, girl? Oh my God. I have so much acne scars in this particular area that I'm painting white right now. They are all showing up, and that is embarrassing. But I didn't do it, girl. Well, I did do it. I picked my acne, so I guess it is my fault. But you know what? That is just how it be sometimes. Okay? If you are a teenager and you have acne and you don't pick it, you know, how's it feel to be God's favorite? Sometimes you gotta pick it. I don't think I should do it over my lips. I am going to be doing red lip. So let's go ahead and work this magic and try to do a crater face. My crater face is really showing up right now. I don't like it. But I will say the shape is pretty good. And we'll clean it up like we did with the eyes on the edges. I'll just go over my lip. The way that this is the most simple look that I could have chose is crazy because it might not be, you know what I mean? I might just perceive this as an easy look, But, you know, a makeup artist would be like, ooh, that's actually going to take some technique. But the other girls, oh my God, they're looking so cute with their looks. They have like little butterflies and little stars all over their face and, you know, cute little blushy cheeks and stuff. And I was like, I don't know if I have the skill to pull that off. But I don't know. After this, I might feel like on Friday, I might feel a little bit more whimsy. And I might feel like I could do a little bit more. Okay, so I think that's a good stopping point. And now we can. Oh, hi, Frank. Do you think I look weird? Okay. Now we're going to clean up the edge. Okay. Bring it down. Okay. Clean up the edge. I'm doing actually really good, you guys, as far as the sensory thing of it all, because I don't like cream on my face like this. I'm feeling very proud of myself. I thought I was going to be able to talk about other topics, you know, because this technically is a podcast episode, but this is turning in just to a YouTube video. So for the audio listeners, it just came to my attention that you're probably not enjoying yourself right now. And I do apologize for that. I am so sorry. You know, I'm working on a different medium today. And, you know, why is my skin so red? Like, I feel like I don't really have that red of a complexion typically. Or maybe I do and I just don't know until I paint the rest of my fucking face white. I'm too fucking nice. I'm just too fucking nice. If you know, you know. Okay. Shape is looking pretty good. I feel like that's probably as good as we're going to get. I feel like if I do any more, it's probably going to ruin it. So, at this point, we powder. What do you guys think of the shape so far? It's looking clowny. I feel like it's kind of coming together. You know, now with the mouth, I feel like it's kind of coming together, girl. Maybe the shape's not that good. Maybe I should do a little bit more up here. Okay, that might be a little better. That feels better. But I can't really listen to my gut feeling when it comes to makeup, girl, because I don't do makeup usually. I'm not a pick-me, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I'm too nice. I'm like a too nice guy. I totally forgot that as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to have to take my dog out. That might be a little bit embarrassing. Because I do have a crush who I always see when I walk outside. And he's not going to want to see me like this without the costume to go with it. He's going to be like, what the hell? Hey, you know what? It's fucking Halloween. It's fucking Halloween, okay? Give me a damn break. Like, if somebody walks out of their house mid-October or end of October and they have, you know, they're caked up like this, mind your fucking business. Okay? You don't want to get freaky or what? Okay, so this is embarrassing because I'm like, how does this powder work? I have used powder before. I do not have my glasses on, so I cannot tell. Oh no, you guys, I fear I don't know what's going on. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It is getting hot in here. Oh my god, I should have opened this before Well, there it goes. Wait, so this is... I'm confused how this works, too. Is there a damn sticker? How do you work? I'm going to have to improvise and just put a little bit of powder in this little cap. Lord, please help me in this trying time. I did not anticipate there being a huge cleanup. But now that I am, now that this has come into the picture, there just might be. Okay. Powdering the eyes. Okay. I'm doing this right. Oh no, I have a crease on my eyelid. It's okay. I think that'll be covered up later. You guys are also probably thinking I should have done a base foundation. I don't do that. I do not even have foundation in the makeup collection. So that's not something that we do. Okay, that turned the white kind of fleshy toned, but you know what? Should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, loosen up a little bit. Get a little loose here, pal. I watched Beauty and the Beast last night. And you know what? I think that during these male loneliness retreats where you guys are all going to the wilderness to scream into the void and probably fuck each other, to be honest. You guys are probably sucking each other off on those retreats, which is fine. I would support that. I'm not lying. If you guys need to suck each other's dicks out there to feel manly, that's valid. Who am I to say? I am not a man. I don't know what you guys need. But I would like to recommend whoever is running the retreat to show the movie Beauty and the Beast, because it's a good example of, how not to act as a man. The Beast has got a fucking little bitchy attitude. He is a fucking bitch. He is mad that that evil witch, even though she really wasn't that evil, she was actually a cool ass bitch. He was just, he was a bitch, so she, put a curse on him to be a beast, which, he's fine as hell as the Beast, and that is not the point I'm trying to make, so we'll move on. But everybody knows that the Beast was fine, okay? He's trying to act like she made him a hideous beast. No. Being a beast does not make you hideous. Let's fucking be real. But anyway, he is acting like a fucking child. And it's like, of course she doesn't want to fucking come have dinner with you, dude. Of course she doesn't want to fucking hang out with you. First of all, you're holding her here captive, okay? She has agreed to be your fucking prisoner, okay, in your big ass castle indefinitely to save her dad. A selfless act, okay? Even though she probably had her own damn agenda, because she was like, I wouldn't mind spending some time with this beast. He's fine as hell. Which, yes, girl, I agree. I wouldn't mind being locked up in a damn tower with that man either. But the problem is, the man is a bitch. He's a bitch boy. He has a fucking attitude about everything. No wonder she doesn't want to come fucking have dinner with you. You're constantly yelling at her. Okay? And if you are trying to teach men how to be high value men and like get women who will submit, which that's a whole different other conversation, and nobody wants to fucking submit to your ass. And that's not really how fucking life works anymore, so surprise. But if you want a good woman, it's important that you treat her with respect and don't throw a fucking fit all the time, dude. The guy is throwing fit after fit. And yes, he's locked away in a tower by himself. He is a beast. He doesn't know, and he's also a prince, so he probably didn't fucking learn no manners. But it's not like there aren't tons of, support systems within the castle who are actively trying to tell him you have to be a good man with good manners, and you have to be okay to be around. People need to want to be around you if you want to break this curse, because spoiler alert, in the movie he needs someone to love him as the beast. He needs someone to fall in love with him as the beast, and that will break the curse, and then he can then become his fine ass prince self to the long hair. Okay, that is the premise of the whole fucking movie. And the way you're acting, bro, is nobody wants to be around you. You can't even eat soup out of a bowl. Please tell me why a bitch would want to hang around you. I mean, damn, it's really not that hard of a concept, and I'm not kidding right now. It's not that hard of a concept to be a nice person and for people to want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so fucking insufferable. And that's coming from me. I'm insufferable. I understand that. I still think that people like to be around me. Okay? I still be having friends and family and people who care about me. So I think, and despite the candlestick and the clock and the broom and the dustpan and everybody trying to teach him how to be a good man and to be a respectable person who people want to be around, year after year after year, in this fucking castle alone. Okay, he could have been inviting bitches to the castle. He could have been listening to his friends at the castle and taking their advice, practicing eating fucking soup. It's not that fucking hard of a concept to eat soup, by the way. Okay, you could have been listening to the candlestick and figuring out your manners and sending out fucking telegrams and inviting bitches over to your fucking castle. Instead of waiting for a bitch to stumble upon your castle and have to submit herself to be your fucking prisoner and then hope she comes around. But in the movie, she ends up having to do hella emotional labor and teach him manners, even though, like I said, he's had a whole house full of, different objects that are trying to teach him how to be a good person. He ain't even listening. I mean, god damn, dude. It's like the opportunities squandered. Opportunities absolutely squandered. Like, can't you just fucking understand that it's really not that hard of a concept to be a good person? And once Belle does the emotional labor, she kind of puts her feelings aside and understands that he's just this he's this poor man. And he can't, he doesn't know how to eat a soup or fucking do anything. And the only thing he knows how to do is save her. Okay, that's your instinct, is to save her when shit's about to go down. I will give you props for that. Okay, I will. I will say, yes, that was a good move that you did there. When you saved her from those rabid dogs after she tried to escape the clutches of your fucking prison, by the way. Let a bitch fucking leave. And she can't even see her dad. You could have had her dad back from dinner too. Yeah, he's a little bit fucking kooky. And what? And what of it? Good luck meeting another bitch who doesn't have a kooky father. You know what I'm saying? You're a beast. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge this kooky guy? Okay, at least he has inventions. You know, at least he has a little fucking home, a little cottage in the fucking in the city, in the town, or whatever. And people think he's kooky. Whatever. Was he wrong? No, actually. He ran back to the town. He told everybody, we need to save my daughter. And you know what? You know what? Right now, let me lay down the fucking law right now. This is a movie you guys need to be watching on your stupid little fucking retreats. Who are you guys currently deeming as a high value man right now in this film? Gaston. Gaston is the original high value man. You have got to be fucking kidding me. It's crazy. Art imitates life. Gaston is supposed to be the high value man that you guys think that we need to, bow down to. We need to, make sure that we can be with the high value man in that way. Okay? Everybody knows that Gaston's a fucking piece of shit. And yes, he's tall. And yes, he's buff. And yes, he's handsome. Okay? But he's also a bitch. Doesn't have any manners. Treats people like shit. He has a decent singing voice. Is that really going to help me, in sickness and health? No. No, it is not. Okay? And so if you, as a man, think that, being a high value man is to be like Gaston, you are not getting the bitches. You're not getting the bitches. Okay, I'm back. I had to make sure that my shit was still recording because, we're always running out of damn storage around here. So anyway, in your little fucking retreats, you need to understand that Gaston is actually not a high value man, because I know you guys are sitting there in the forest being like, she fucking could have had it made. She could have had it made if she just fucking went with Gaston. Instead, she went with some man who, this and that and this and that and this and that. Well, you might be right. You might be right. Her choosing to do the emotional labor and physical labor, psychological labor, even to make the beast a decent man, that was her choice. And unfortunately, women do choose that way sometimes. They are, Captain Save-A-Ho. They want to change the man for the better, and hopefully for them. Unfortunately, a lot of women successfully change a man, into a good man and teach him how to be a good man to women. And then they go out and they use that on other women. Okay, I did all of the legwork on this man, and he went out and got another woman. And now I'm left. That's why we don't be ride or dies anymore. We don't need to work on these men. You need to support your man. You need to support your man. He needs a soft place to land when he comes home. It's hard being a man. I do understand that. I'm not misandrous, if that is the term. But yeah, I just know that you high value man fucking podcasters really think Gaston was the right choice for her. And that's where you're wrong. And that is where you are wrong. Okay, yeah, I could fucking talk about goddamn that movie like for a million years, but I do need to see my reference again. Okay, so her eyebrows are actually not sad, but I want sad eyebrows. And so I'm going to attempt to make them sad. Are they sad? Oh no. I don't know if this is the sad I was looking for. And ideally I would like my brows to be covered up more. It's getting dark in here too, you guys. I think it's like 5 o'clock now, and this is going to be a long episode. I probably should have told you that earlier. I didn't think I was going to be able to finish this in 1 hour. But hey. Okay, sisters, not twins. Oh my god, there's they are so uneven. What have I done? Oh no, child. I think the dream of the sad eyebrows has commenced. Okay, how do I even these out? See what I mean? You fuck up one side and then you have to try to match the other side, which is unfortunately never easy and typically a bad idea. But you know what? Clowns are kooky. You know, I did not expect to not be a kooky clown. Okay, so you know what? Since I'm doing the sad brows, I should probably do the sad mouth too, which she doesn't have. She doesn't have a sad mouth, but I am going to attempt the sad mouth. Okay, we're doing red on the lip, and I think I need an angled brush for this as well. And let's go ahead. Oh, should I do the black eyes first? Hold on. Let me do the eyes. Let me finish the eyes. I actually don't have black eyeliner. I only have brown eyeliner. And that's on the pick-me of it all. So you can go ahead and make your pick-me comment. That's okay. I do understand. You know, it is what it is. Okay, let me get this. Oh my God, girl. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Girl. Oh no. The more I stroke, the worse it gets. The confidence is slowly dissipating. Girl. I fear that is not what I wanted it to do, but luckily, this is the test run. Will I do a better job on Halloween? Probably not. Probably not. I'm going to Sierra's house, and then Sarah, my bestie, and her husband are probably going to be going out, you know, doing the whole LB bar crawl situation. And I told her if my makeup turns out cute and I feel cute, I'm probably going to want to, you know, show out a little bit. But yeah, girl, if you're watching this episode, I would not, count on me looking cute. Okay. I'm kind of over it at this point. I'm not going to lie, guys. Oh no. Okay. It wasn't the white face paint that really got me. It was the damn eyeliner part. You have got to be kidding me. I know you're not supposed to stretch out your eyelid, but I was born in 1990. And I grew up learning how to do my makeup where you had the crayon eyeliner and you lit it on fire with a lighter. And that's how, and then you stretched your skin on your eye and then you drew it on that way. Okay, that's how we learned how to do it in the 90s. Okay, it's not necessarily my fault. That is just how I was taught. And some things can't be, untaught, unlearned. I look like a fucking monster. I wanted to look cute. How does she look so cute? I'm worried. I'm worried about my abilities. I wish I just had a fucking makeup artist to do this for me. The eyebrows are looking pretty sad, though. I'll say that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the red lip. Okay, we're going to have to wrap it up soon. I am getting over it. I need to see an example of a clown. So I can see the sad mouth. I don't want it to be a girl. It could be anybody. I just need the sad mouth of it all. That's a good sad mouth. Sad mouth. I'm just gonna fucking go in, dude. And I don't think I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow. This part, I think I'm just gonna go straight across. Oh no. Was the angled brush not a good idea? I actually don't have a red lipstick. I wish I did. Okay, sad mouth. You guys, I have learned a lot today. One lesson being this fucking shade of red is horrific, girl. It is not good. I need some more. Oh, I have to do my red nose too. I'm losing steam. I think I often forget how difficult and meticulous it could be to handle makeup. I fear it's not very forgiving. I need to get this little road mark out of here. No, that has black on it. What was I thinking? I'm a sad cloud on the inside, you guys. Okay, I fear. Oh, I fear that's all I can do. That's all I can do for the mouth. I think if I had like an actual lipstick, I could probably do a better job. But let's go ahead and see what the nose looks like. Plop that on, and then we'll be pretty much finished. Thank God. Get me out of this challenge. You guys, you better be enjoying this. I'll just say that. Hold the phone. The nose kind of brings everything together. Wait, I'm feeling very cute. Hold on. It doesn't look like her, but I look like me. This piece right here, this situation is like, it's really bad. But hey, girl, ew, when I smile. No, no, not when I smile. I think I need a liquid eyeliner for the eyeliner for Friday. I do not have a liquid eyeliner. I will have to borrow one. Okay, we can't buy one for this because I will not be using it again. The nose is cute, and do not fucking play with me, girl. The nose is cute. Just let me have that. Okay, let's go ahead and pop some mascara on, see if that helps at all. I bet it won't. And I haven't worn mascara in a really long time. I know for a fact this mascara is expired as fuck. I think it's from like 2019. So wish me luck, y'all. This used to be my favorite mascara. It still is. I just don't really be wearing mascara anymore. I yawn too much. I'm constantly fatigued. And so as a result, I'm constantly yawning. And when you yawn, your eyes water. And when your eyes water, your mascara will run. So that's kind of the whole situation. This mascara is not even making that big of a difference, which is kind of a bummer. How the fuck do I have so much black all over my fucking eyes? The shit is running. I probably should have powdered again. Well, I do believe that is the full look. Is it good? No. That's the simple answer. It looks better with my hair. I look so sad. What do you guys think? I know what I think, and you know what I think. But give me something good. Give me some kind of praise. The real question is, am I feeling confident to do a better job on Friday? And the answer to that is sadly no. I'm feeling very much discouraged, and I do fear I will not be hitting the town after the party at Sierra's. I feel like that'll probably be my last stop because I will not be feeling cute. But guess what? That actually helped. extending this, making it pointy. That helped a lot. Here's what I need to do to improve this look for Friday. Okay. I feel like the white parts are decent. Okay. I would like to cover up my original eyebrows better, I would say. Number 2, I need to make sure that the eyebrows are a little more even, a more even eyebrow, maybe I'll have to like, when you go get your eyebrows done, like you get your, microblading or whatever, and they take the string and they measure everything out like that. I think I just need to do at least one measure so I can start the eyebrows at the same place. Okay. So that's number 2. Do the eyebrows better, cover up my original eyebrows better, do the eyeliner way better. I think if I do the eyeliner well, like slay it, like beat the face type shit, it will be better. It'll make me look cuter. It'll make me feel pretty. Okay, I will not be wearing fake eyelashes. Sorry, that's a pick me thing as well. I will not be doing that. I will not be putting glue on my eyes. It's a sensory thing. And as far as the shade of red, I hate it, and I need to find or borrow a nice shade of red lipstick, and I will use that for the lip and the nose. And just make sure that the eyes are really pointy. These little guys at the top and bottom, I need to make sure they're real pointy. I think that'll help a lot. But other than that, thank you for sticking around for this makeup look. This is really way more of a YouTube video than it was a podcast. So for my audio listeners, I know you're not even here still. But if you are, thank you for listening till the end. Go ahead and hop on YouTube to see what a terrible job I have done. And, any tips and tricks too in the comments, if you can, leave it before, 5 p.m. because I'm probably going to start doing my makeup at 5 in order to be ready by, 7:30. But you know what? The more I look at it, the more it's cute. I'm looking at it pretty close too. Like if it was farther away, you guys probably don't think it's that bad, or you think it's worse. It's kind of hard to say. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Insufferable with me, your host, Lindsay Howe, the Rodeo Clown. I probably will not be here on Monday, girl, because I'm going to upload this on Friday. And, so go ahead and, take some vacation on Monday, and I will see you the following Monday, and it'll be well into November, and I'll be busy with the event and stuff at the beginning of November. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Happy Halloween!